Hi guys, Absolute Duelist here, coming you with round 2 of the last locals of OP03. Now, this one is my Trafalgar lore, as you know from the last game that we played, against Katakuri. So, we're going to see how this game goes. It's going to be a pretty interesting one in my personal opinions, because Katakuri, it gets much better in OP04, so we're going to see what the last iteration looks like for OP03. So, it looks like I'm choosing to keep my hand. He's going to go ahead and mulligan his, changing the entirety of what he wants. So let's go ahead and see how this game is going to go. We're just waiting for him to mulligan, of course. And guys, I hope you do enjoy these games as well, because it's something fun. I like to play them, and I know a lot of you who watch them aren't subscribed, so maybe subscribe, you know? Help this boy hit 3K before the end of the year. But anyway, he has taken his hand, and we're going to see how this game is going to go. So we're going to go ahead, and he's going to get 1 Don. We're going to go ahead and play 2 and get 2 Dons, and we're going to start with a Dan. Sorry if the glare is there, guys. I do apologize. It must have not showed when I was recording, well, when I checked the camera originally. So, Katakuri's going to go ahead and get 2 Don, but I played a Dan, and we did take a 1-drop chopper. He's going to go ahead and play his Pudding, which he drew for turn, which is unfortunate, and he's going to get an 8-drop Katakuri. Very strong card, able to put something on top, and he's going to play a 2-cost blocker, and he's swinging for 5, which we do take as well. We draw for turn with tons of cards in our hand. Let's see what we're going to do. So, we're going to swing 5 into life. Will he take it? Will he counter? That's the question. Like, countering is not a bad option here. He chooses to take it, but he doesn't get a trigger, luckily, which is yellow is obviously known for. I'm going to play a Vista to go ahead and kill that blocker with a chopper as well. So, he gets 2 Don, he's on 5. He could play the 5-cost Yamato from the structure deck here. Or he go ahead and play a 4-drop and swing for 7. Like, he does have options here. But let's go ahead and see what he's going to do. So he's going to go ahead and play a Perospero and play another blocker and swings for 5 at life. Okay, and we choose to take it again. Interesting. I'm kind of up and down with how I normally choose to take these as well, guys. Like, if I think I'm gonna be in a bad situation during the game, I normally choose not to take the life, but if my hand is just that good, I'm fine with going down to 2 a lot of the time. So it looks like I'm gonna swing into his life for 5. He does choose to counter it with for 1. We're gonna go ahead and swing another 5 with that Vista. Going ahead and getting some damage in there, hopefully. And will he counter again? Because he does only have 4 cards in hand from the... He does choose to take it. And I think that was actually an 8-drop Katakuri. So we're going to play an Otama to decrease something. And we're going to play a Capone Beije, which is in the glare, sadly. And we're going to Shambles with a Law, return the Otama, play the Vista that we returned. And we're going to go ahead and kill the Perospero. And he's going to go ahead and look at the top 3 to add something to hand. He goes ahead and adds a Perona. Sorry, not Perona, a Pudding. He adds a Pudding. Like... Very good 2k counter, and it's the only way to actually add Pudding to the hand from the deck, because the Pudding 1-drop can't add her. So it's actually a very good card to add there. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and swing for 7 into life. Do we choose to take it? No, we're going to block with Law and then 2k counter it. Okay, and then he has... I think he's on 7 Don, so he should have a 6-cost play here. As I said, maybe play the Yamato. He's going to play Brûlé, and he's going to play a Perospero, resting all 6 of his Don. Okay, we go ahead and restand our Law, we go ahead and restand our leader as well, draw for turn, and looks like we're just going to have a bit of a think to see what we're going to do here. So, what are we going to do? Okay, like, we're going to swing 5, okay. 5 into life isn't a bad choice here. He's going to go ahead and 1k, we're going to go ahead and swing another 5 into life. Like, to be honest, one of the things I like to do against Katakuri as well, guys, is just be very, very aggressive. So whenever I play against them, I just try to get them to their lowest life as possible. And he's going to go ahead and block, which is good for us. We're shamblesing here too. So, we're just going to shambles, not play anything, and then just replay the Vista. And then we're going to swing 7 into life with the Law blocker. Okay, so, well, we do have 2 1-drop blockers as well, so it makes sense being able to swing with the Law blocker as well. But... that's something cool as well, guys, that I like to do. Like, I just like to play I like to return a card and then just play it again without playing anything from hand, because sometimes we just don't have any green cards, so replaying the red cards is sometimes stronger. So just like replaying a Nami, replaying a Dadan, just refilling our cards, which is really nice. So he's going to play the 8-drop Katakuri, probably... Oh, no, he chooses to put his Pudding on top of his life, which is interesting. That's actually a really interesting choice. So he's going to go ahead and swing 7. And he's choosing to look at either of our lives. He looks at my life. Okay. Chooses to leave it there as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and block. And he's swinging 5. Do we choose to block again? Or do we choose to counter? That's the question here. We choose to block again. Okay, so the cards in our hand are obviously just worth it if we're just blocking here. Okay, so he's on 3 life. He's got the Katakuri on board. We're going to go ahead and play the Dadan again in the glare. I do apologize, but we do get that lovely all-art Nami. Goes ahead and plays the 1-drop Nami. Looking at our hand, what we're going to grab? Looks like I've just got a debate on what I'm adding right now. And we go ahead and add a 2k Brook. Good choice, good choice. Never a bad choice to add 2k counters to the hand, guys. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and swing 7 into the Perispera. He goes ahead and lets it die, looks at the top 3. Adds a 10-drop Big Mum. Very good card, but we're going to go ahead and swing another 5 into life. Will he take it? Like, we do have a lot of swings this turn as well, so it's not looking too bad for us. He goes ahead and counters for 2. We swing another 5. He does choose to take that one. Then we're going to go ahead and swing another 7 into life. Trying to get his life down as much as possible now, especially with that 10-drop coming next turn. And he does choose to take it. Okay. And then we've got 2 Don left. We're going to shambles, returning our blocker Law, and playing a Chopper. Okay. That's something also I like to do as well, guys. If I realize that I've got another blocker in hand, I can just play the Law again next turn. It's just good to play. And we lost a Zoro on the life, sadly. Upsetting. So he swings 5 into my life. Oh no, he swings into the Dadan. Okay. Interesting choice. And we go ahead and block with the Chopper as well, because he most likely swung it into our life that time. We don't want to take that last life. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do. Because we do have a decent amount of swings. We've got the Law blocker in hand now as well, so we can just go ahead and restand. So we're going to swing 5 with the Dadan. He's going to go ahead and counter. We're going to swing 5 with the Vista. He's going to go ahead and counter that as well. Okay, and we played a Chopper blocker with a Capone blocker. And we're going to rest 2 from the looks of it. Yeah, we're going to rest 2, probably return the Dadan, play the Law, use the Law, return the Nami, and then play the Nami. Look at the top 5, and it looks like to me like we whiffed there, sadly. We can't always hit. It does miss at times, and we swing 7 into life. He's going to go ahead and take it, and he gets a Brûlé blocker. That's very strong. That's very strong, so he's going to probably have to kill the Vista now, because if he doesn't, he's just going to have that blocker popped, because I can just go ahead and return it, play it again. It's just not going to look good. But he's going to go ahead and play the 7-cost Big Mum here. Now, do I choose to take the life? Because he does have a lot of swings this turn, but we've got a lot of cards in hand. We've got 3 blockers on the board. So I don't think taking this would be a bad thing. Because he's only on 1. If we give him another one, it's going to make it harder for us to kill him, especially through that Brûlé. Like, I think we do just choose to take it here. But at the same time, if we give him one, we do keep the last life, so we're going to take a swing. But we do choose to take it. We lose that Film Zoro. Very strong card in Law, guys. I really do like the Film Zoro, just because it's a green card that you can go ahead and shambles into. Like, being able to shambles into green cards is always nice, especially when it's like a 6k power Zoro. Like, it's just worth it. And also he's a Supernova, so he can be hit by Bonnie and Nami too. So just multiple choices to search. But he's going to go ahead and... Oh, he's Thunderbolting his last life to kill the... Oh, God. Yeah, and he's going to go ahead and swing into life with the Katakuri. Killed the Law with the Thunderbolt. We're going to go ahead and get hit by that. And, okay, so my blockers were enough to keep me alive. He did swing with lead, I'm pretty sure, but we counted out. It's just not rested. We go ahead and play a Vista from our hand to kill that. And we only need to hit 1 life. So we're going to go ahead and double Makino the Nami. Okay. Making it a 8k swing right now. And now we're just doing maths, I think, to make sure if we can hit. And yep, we're going to go ahead and swing a very big Nami into life. And that is game, guys. So that was actually a pretty cool game, ending it out with double Makino into Nami. I think that's the first time I've actually done that in the entirety of OP03. So yeah, very fun game. At this point, I think we were just discussing if he didn't go ahead and do what he did, it could have been a different game a bit. Maybe got the life, kept the life for the Thunderbolt instead, played a higher costing card. But nonetheless, it was a very, very fun game, guys. I do hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Absolute Duelist signing out. Later all.